afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Belt Review. I have today for review, of course, a new title that's been added to my collection over the last few weeks, and an item which I have actually been waiting to get for quite some time. It would be the $1 Million Championship title belt. A lot of people, I've seen only a couple of these videos online, and a lot of people are saying this thing looks like a big piece of jewelry. It actually is. This thing's about 6 to 7 pounds. It is, every single one of those little dollar signs are all metal except for the backing, which I'll show in a second. You have the 3 done main plate. I mean, it's immensely beautiful. We can zoom in a little bit and get the idea of this, but it gives you really no justice through this little video of how absolutely stunning this belt really can be. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, again, the detail on this belt looks dead out like the original. I put it on a black backing that I use for an item I'll show y'all in a second. But this is beautiful, actually. As you see, every single one of those are completely intact. The detail on these are just beautiful. And I'll show you the backing on it as well. As you see, the backing on them has a real leather backing, like in the deluxe replicas. It's actually all gold as well, so it doesn't take away from the look of the feel of the original of every one of these plates. And yes, it does sound like a big piece of jewelry. The plates on this belt, like a lot of people have said, are actually quite thick. I'll say possibly between 4 and 6 millimeters on the plates, and all the plates themselves. As you can see, all of them are quite heavy duty. And this thing weighs, I would say, between 5 and 7 pounds. It's actually not as heavy as my WWE Deluxe on real leather, which has been a little bit customed. But they're really close as far as the weight's concerned. I would consider this more like the US Spinner in the weight side. The front plate is no bigger than the Intercontinental Championship, the one that's on Shop Zone right now for sale. It's no real bigger than that, but it just definitely looks like $1 million. It is absolutely beautiful belt. I mean, I'm really proud of having this my seventh belt, and most likely will be my last one. Unless something happens, I can get a tag title for a really good deal. This will be my last title. Now, I was going to tell y'all about a lot of people, and you see that's what I'm actually made. I've been looking at belt bags to keep these more in better condition, because a lot of these belts, especially like this one, has a lot of problem with scratching. And a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of places, a lot of people leave videos on these replicas, have them hanging on the wall. And I've heard people asking, what's the best way of actually to carry these belts from place to place? Well, WWE actually has a drawstring replica bag that you can get velveteen in the middle of it. It's actually really nicely done. And I'll be making a video pretty soon of a belt bag. Thank you very much.